Mahrie Webb from Simmons Simmons. Welcome to FundForum International 2014. Tell
Hello.
us a bit about yourself.
Hello. Well, I am a funds partner at Simmons Simmons law firm, and I specialise in regulated funds, so funds such as UCITS and other regulated structures that are often promoted to the retail public. So the sorts of clients that I have include fund managers, wealth managers, as well as some distributors, platforms, and people like that, really.
And in that role, what do you see as the main opportunities for managers in the retail sort of market in the next year or so?
Well, certainly within the UK, everybody at the moment is talking about the pension reforms. It's really quite big news. Basically, in the budget, the Chancellor announced that he was going to basically change the pensions completely to enable pensioners to have access to their pension pots. The position has been for many years, over a century I think, that pensioners that save in a defined contribution pension scheme would be bound when they get to retirement age to use at least 75% of their pot to buy an annuity. Well, basically the Chancellor is scrapping that to enable pensioners to have full access to their pensioners. So what that actually means in reality is that in addition to, rather than life companies or annuity providers having that part of the market, it provides an opportunity for fund managers and wealth managers to also access that money.
One thing that has come up and people have said is surely if people have access to this pot of money, they'll just go and blow it, won't they?
Well, that's, and you know, that's a risk. There's been lots of speculation about pensioners going off and buying Lamborghinis and blowing their life savings. But I think what the Chancellor is really saying is, look, there are people that have been responsible enough to save all their life and build up a big pension pot. We think we can trust those people when they get to retirement age to do the right thing.
So what sort of investment products could compete with the whole life annuity, say?
Well, the gates are wide open for that, but I think what it probably needs is the market to reassess what retirement actually means in the UK these days. I mean, gone are the days probably where people stopped work at 60 and did nothing more. There are more and more of our pensioners now that do part-time work and therefore have some income. Also, of course, people are living longer and are fitter and healthier, which means actually their potential to earn even on a part-time basis is for a longer period. So taking all of those factors into consideration actually opens the doors, I think, for more product development. So
what off-the-shelf type products are there going to be available?
Well, I think in terms of off-the-shelf type investment products, you'd have to look at investments like UCITS or other regulated fund structures, certainly from a fund manager's perspective, because they can be sold to the retail public within the UK and they're eligible to sit within a defined contribution scheme pension wrapper. So any fund managers looking at that area would presumably be looking at those sorts of fund structures.
What are you seeing starting to emerge at the moment?
We're starting to see people look at what I might describe as bundled products. What I mean by that is people are considering looking at guaranteed products, protected products, even looking at some sort of insurance component, and perhaps looking at products that switch people from one product to another over a set period, because people will only need certain parts of that product at certain points in their life.
And are there any other factors that fund managers are having to take into consideration at the moment?
Well, tax is always a factor that product developers need to take into consideration when looking at new products. I mean, what the new rules will mean is that pensioners will only be able to take out probably only their personal tax allowance, so say around £10,000 a year tax-free out of their pension pot when they reach retirement age. Anything over and above that will be taxed at the pensioner's marginal tax rate.
So you're here at FundForum looking to the future, so what is next and what happens
What
now?
is next? Well, in terms of this, I mean, we're all looking to next April to see what sorts of products will reach the market. I hope to be very much in the throng of it before then, when the detailed rules start coming out and we can start putting something more detailed together.
Mahrie Webb, thank you very much
Thank
for joining
you.
us.